All right, what is going on, Falafel? We are back. We are down through week 2 and heading into week 3. First things first, from week 1 awards, I have to greedily steal one away from the hype I gave to him that it was not deserved. It is the Who Let You In award, the winner of the most lopsided victory. That was supposed to go to Sal, so that will be taken from the hype and given to the Sal this week. And I apologize for that. I didn't mean to do that. So, like we said, a lot of injuries in week 2. Hope that your team was able to make it through unscathed or at least with minimal damage. Just remember, we're heading into week 4 when the bye weeks start, so everyone's going to start dealing with some depth issues coming up. And I just hope that you're able to make it through that. So we will get started here and go into the week 2 awards. First up is going to be the Higher Than a Kite award. That is the person that scored the most points. That goes to one little Indian this week, scoring 132.3. He had 21 plus points from his quarterback and both of his running backs, almost double digits from every position that he started this week, with Matt Forte leading the way with almost 30 points himself. So just a lot of high scoring points from a lot of his players this week. Number 2, the sloppiest girl in the bar, that goes to Tag this week, scoring 80.4 points. Just didn't have a breakout performance from anybody on his team. Only had one TD scored from anybody. So just a tough week all around for him. Not the way you want to get started here. So next up is the Who Let You In award. This one goes again to the winner of the most lopsided victory. Unfortunately, that goes to P. Dolo this week, who defeated me by 24 points. Luckily, I made it somewhat... No, that's not true. It was not respectable. Ryan Matthews made it just somewhat less embarrassing than it was. So he got 18 plus points from 4 different players. He had just a lot of stuff. Travis Benjamin, fuck you. So that's all I got to say about that. Number 4 is going to be the Baddest Bench Award, the player with the most points on his bench. That goes to El Boogie this week with 57.6. Martellus Bennett and Quincy Enunwa, they were the biggest contributors there. So just sitting there rotting away. Next up is the You're Not Even Supposed to Be Here Today award. That goes to Zapped52 this week. Heading into Sunday night, he was down by 16 points to Tram, but he had Stephon Diggs, aka OBJ Jr., who put up 28.7 points and earned the victory for Zapped, so he is the winner of that award this week. Number 6, Tighter Than a Crab's Vagina. That goes to Gigi. He is the winner of the closest matchup this week, and he wins with a 2.3 point victory over Sal. Gigi survives a terrible week from Antonio Brown and Allen Robinson. Luckily, he has Mike Evans and Cam Newton, so if one star does not do well, he's got quite a few other ones that are going to be able to help him out throughout the season. Next up is the Milk Was the Bad Choice Award. 2 winners of this week. Number 1 goes to Sal, who dropped the Giants defense for the Lions defense, a swing that would have earned him the victory this week. And then also you've got El Boogie, who benched Martellus Bennett for Jesse James, who did not have a bad game in and of itself. He didn't have as good a game as Martellus Bennett did, and that would have earned him the victory in his game. So next up is the fucking Chuck Norris Award, the highest scoring loser. This one goes to Beatapoo. 112.6 points, would have beat 13 of the 15 potential opponents he could have had this week. Unfortunately, he was facing one of the 2 that scored more points than him, so tough luck there. I guess that's what happens when you drop JJA. So looking forward to week 3, we are going to have a couple guys looking to remain undefeated. We've got 2-0 GG taking on 1-1 Tag. Then we also have 2-0 The Hype taking on 1-1 Shy Ruxin. Then we've got a couple guys looking to earn their first victories this week. We've got 0-2 Beatapoo taking on 1-1 myself, Sitski, and 0-2 El Boogie going up against 1-1 Brooksy. And then got the 4 battles of 1-1 teams looking to get above 500 and not drop below. We got Pidolo versus Geo, Zapped versus Eagles Nation, Sal versus One Little Indian, and Wally Central versus Tram. So a lot of good week 3 matchups there. Should be fun and entertaining. Remember, all trades must be completed 24 hours before the game start in which those players are going to appear in, or else they will be held up until processing finishes throughout the last game on Monday. So just keep that in mind. I'm not going to be pushing any kinds of trades through or anything like that. And that's about it for me this week, and I will see you guys next week. Good luck to everyone but Peter Pooh.